You can't send her back.
You got 10 minutes to clean out your desk.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
I love that they've stuck with the music. What the fuck? Sigh, you've got to work on your game. Oh, what a prick! Fair play, Sigh. That was a nice save.
Good evening, Stassi lads. Oh yeah. Yeah. Be sure to tell
She best keep herself to herself. Oh, fucking hell.
you have a good night. Sai. Law enforcement's here.
That's, nobody asked for that.
Sir, I'm Officer Lopez, St. Cloud Metro. Is there a place we could talk in private?
I didn't call the police.
No, sir. I'm investigating an automotive flapper, and the driver of a Humvee registered to this Stassi lots did vehicular damage to another.
Fine. Let's. Not here.
I ran the registration on the offending vehicle and saw that the Humvee in question was registered to your parking lot concern. But it's unspecified in the paperwork as to who here's actually driving it.
Well, I'd have to look.
That'd be great.
You mean now?
If it's not too much trouble.
I mean, it's after hours. People are out. Just. What I heard was the offended party wasn't interested in charges.
Right. Now that's complainant one. Complainant two, the waitress I mentioned, she got hit on the way out of the lot. She is hopping mad. Just paid her wagon off, apparently.
That sounds like an insurance matter.
Yes, sir, except the driver in question left the scene of the accident at speed, and that's police.
Ha ha ha.
Well, like I said, soon as the girl's in tomorrow, I'll have her call up that info and we'll get it over to you.
Okay, sir, well, sure do appreciate your time.
Shit. My god, I thought she was dead. I really thought Officer Lopez was a goner then.
Not sure what's keeping Ray. He's super reliable.
Oh
normally.
no!
You'll see. A rock, really. It's kind of his bellwether.
Oh, fuck. Ray, what the hell are you doing?
Oh, let me call him again.
You could have at least got in touch and said, I'm having a really bad day.
I feel that maybe we started poorly.
Jesus, it's dinner time.
Is home?
We'll talk as we eat.
Now, that's not just a goddamn... A step too far is what this is, coming to my home.
Yeah.
All I want to do is make you rich.
Look around. I'm already rich.
No, you're not.
Wish you'd let us sit at the real table in the dining room.
I'll let you into a secret, madam. I was a housemaid's boy, and I ate 3 meals a day in a kitchen below ground, so you're making me feel right at home. I've got those contracts you asked me to draw up, if you'd like to review them. And Well, I've been so forward, madam, as to ask for the location of your WC.
Or what?
It means the crapper.
Emmett.
Toilet.
It's just down the hall on your right-hand side.
I'm not making you a partner in my company. You just blew in on the wind Thursday. I'm calling Cy.
And here's me thinking you were the boss.
This is insane.
Mexican lowlives stream into this country like wolves, eyeing our women and children.
Excuse me?
In the Congo, a family of 6 live on 10 cents a day. You turn on the TV, what do you see? Boat people. Mass migration. 85% of the world's wealth is controlled by 1% of the population. What do you think is going to happen when those people wake up and realise you've got all their money?
Hey, I just charge for parking.
You think they're going to ask questions when they come with their pitchforks and their torches? You live in a mansion. You drive a $90,000 car.
It's a lease through the company.
Look at me. This is a $200 suit. I wear a second-hand tie, a fly coach. Not because I can't afford first, because I'm smart. You've no idea what rich means. Rich is a fleet of private planes filled with decoys to mask his scent. It's a bunker in Wyoming and another in Gestad. So that's action item 1, the accumulation of wealth. And I mean wealth, not money.
What's action item number 2?
To use that wealth to become invisible.
Jesus.
Is this where you hung it?
What?
The stamp.
You need
The famed 2-penny red US, a misprint if I'm not mistaken. The 2 was the wrong way round.
How do you...
It's all very Old Testament, really, this feud between you and Raymond.
Wow.
Do you know there are 25 chapters in the book of Genesis that refer to the feuds of brothers? Cain and Abel, most famously, but Joseph was betrayed by his brothers and sold into slavery. Not to forget the sons of Isaac. And my brother Esau was an hairy man, but I am a smooth man.
It's bloody teeth.
Private matters between me and my...
I hear things. I hear them because I listen. I see them because I watch. Emails. Phone calls.
He came. Who? Well now, the fella from the... Ermentro? No, different fella. Don't want to say too much on the phone. Just... You better come down here.
Oh my God.
Can't you just take the money back?
The frying pan, you know where you go when you leave.
The fire.
They're coming. Pitchfork peasants with murder in their eyes. And me, your guardian angel. Which is why I went to the Minnesota National Trust this morning, and they have agreed to increase your line of credit by $25 million.
What?
I've studied your books, and you're not just in the parking lot business anymore.
What business am I in?
A billionaire business.
He loves it.
Is your brother going to be a problem?
Ray? No, it's just a dumb rivalry.
And the girl?
I don't know. I mean, he's... honestly... a loser. So, what else could she be?
I think they're in for a fucking shock.
Hi-ho.
A little off the beaten path, aren't you?
Oh, I went by the station. They said, fudge, you were turning in.
That's okay. You want some tea?
Yeah, sounds good.
Oh, she's fabulous.
So, remember I was telling you about my hit and run? Humvee in a restaurant parking lot, 2 other vehicles involved? It turns out that one of the victims has the same last name as the fella that owns the company that leased the car. So I looked it up, and get this, they're brothers. Which, then I remembered that you're at the parole board about a murder, and so I looked it up. Eden Valley's had 1 death by foul play in 16 months. And the victim's name is...
Anastasi,
with the same as...
my suspect's parole officer.
And his brother, who owns the company that leased the Humvee and who lives, get this, in Eden Prairie.
That was fucking brilliant.
You don't know what I know, and you ain't been where I'm going. You thought you heard, or was it?
Well, that was excellent. From literally the opening minute until the last one. That was a really great episode. Laura Malvo's narration, talking about, you know, trying to tell the story of this little boy Peter and the big bad wolf, and that each of the characters in this story would be represented by a musical instrument, and then proceeded to literally tell the story that way through the episode. I thought it was absolutely fan-fucking-tastic. And like the crossovers with the I love it. I'm loving that we're starting to get the characters bumping into each other and all of the stuff that goes along with that. Yeah, I was just wrapped. I don't even think I spoke that much during... I can't remember speaking because I forgot I was on camera most of the time and was just kind of lost in that. That was a fucking good episode of television. I really did like that. I like a good story told well. But I also like the introduction of Officer Lopez. Is it Winnie Lopez?
Oh, yes.
She's hilarious. That was a great character entrance. I feel like she could be like Molly's little sister. She was really funny. Just feel the comedy of errors escalating with the, you know, the rivalry escalating between the brothers with, you know, one's nicking $10,000, the other one's, you know, dobbing him up for having an affair with a parolee. Gloria sneaking through, you know, figuring shit out. And now we've got Gloria and Officer Lopez. They've got their separate cases, but they can see kind of what's going on. And one of the things I do love about this show, I can't remember who said it in the comments. Was it Roll?
Oh, yes.
Don't you enjoy how each season there's basically a woman, at least one woman, who knows what the fuck is going on, and almost no men. But yes, it looks like once again the women are riding high. VM Varga being bulimic is just the weirdest, most horrible twist. It certainly explains the teeth. We've got him described as a wolf. He is the big bad wolf. He's huffing and he's puffing. And Emmett is, I think, folding like a cheap suit. I really think he's starting to come around to this idea. I'm interested to see actually how that's going to affect his relationship with Sai, because I don't think Sai actually is on board in the same way. We saw glimpses of Nikki. I'm really miffed at Ray for standing her up. Like, he could have called. He might not have wanted to do the dinner that night and proceed with things because he knows the shit's hit the fan, but he didn't need to stand her up like that. She deserves better, and she really cares about him, and she has this... I think she might be the only person in the world that sees him as something special. She really does. I thought she was taking the piss at the beginning, but she seems to really care about him and see the absolute best there is to see in that man, and he's starting to disappoint her, and that needs to stop immediately. He needs to apologise, and he needs to be better. And it just, all of these little storylines led us to just such a great ending. I really like it when an episode ends with a bang rather than a whimper, and that went with a bang. Just that revelation, the Lopez bringing the two things together, and that look on Gloria's face. Yeah, shit is going to get real in 5 and 6, and I'm absolutely along for the ride. That was fantastic. That is an example, by the way, of where an episode is clever. It's very meta. It's doing things in a weird, surreal way, but it's also backed up by actually really compelling story and character arcs all the way through. And that's why that episode really worked for me, was because it brought together all those things, rather than one thing being dialed up to 10 while the other one's kind of down at about 2 or 3. Oh, this is going to be a hot mess. That's for absolutely certain. And I'm looking forward to the next one. Until the next time, bye bye.